Many considerations you should keep in mind when deciding to use a base enumeration. Let's review some of the guidelines that should be followed. We should define and use enums when a field or variable can have a limited fixed number of predefined outcomes. If there might be an unlimited number of user-defined outcomes, it's recommended to use a to be related to table instead. If you want to make an enum a mandatory field on a table, make the first outcome with the value 0 as none and set the label property to not selected. Most enums can be regarded as specialized types and should be used as they are. Some enums, like no yes and table group all, can be regarded as more general types. They can be specialized by using extended data types. If you want a default value for your base enumeration, the value of the 0 must be used, otherwise you need to add code to the appropriate table where the defaulting must occur. If you're going to manually delete an enumeration, modify an existing enumeration, or its values, you should consider the data related to that enumeration. You will need to determine whether it has been used in persistent storage in existing tables, and if old data must be taken into account. Let's review a few more best practices for working with enums and constants. Always let the constant be an enumerator. Never use numeric constants instead of enums. Never use other constants such as other enum types instead of enums. Do not make Boolean tests on enum fields except where the 0 or false value is clearly the one with the false outcome. You should never use relational operators on enums. You should also never compare or assign to enums of different types. And finally, do not expect the enumerators to have a numeric value in the range of 0, which is the number of enumerators minus 1.